told you, Dom Pagnotti always delivers. Brand Jordan Freak prototypes. Open the box, check them out.
It's like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, Dom.
You love them?
I love them.
Hey, they're waiting for your approval for production.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved.
Done. I'll make the call.
In Pagnotti we trust.
I told you you'd love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm going to have you playing in those in 30 days or less.
Money. Oh, man.
Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing.
Freaking and vibing in these, baby.
I'm coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece, yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in the NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. The Knicks happy to return to New York after the road trip. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was...
In for Lopez. Lance Thomas comes in for Porzingis. Derek Williams checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Jose Calderon. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Wright's checked in for Randall. Barnes comes in for Green. Leno Udrich, he's checked in for Tony Allen. And Freak subbed in for Mike Conley. So on the floor for Memphis. Freak, he's in at point guard. Marc Gasol is out there with Wright. And it's Udrich, and it's Barnes, and at the 3 slot.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Afflalo, that's good.
You know, watching Aaron Afflalo, incredible form on his jumper, excellent mid-range shooter who's made himself into one of the league's better three-point shooters, too. A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. 9th in points off turnovers. 11th in three-point field goal percentage. And they haven't concerned themselves too much with running the fast break. I mean, they're still in the top half of the league when it comes to scoring in transition, but that's not their focal point.
And like you said, they're up there in points off turnovers. They apply pressure, always ready to pounce on a mistake and take advantage.
Here's Freak. It's hauled in by Thomas. And talking about Afflalo's impeccable shooting form, Greg, he can do it so efficiently in several seasons. He has been over 40% beyond the arc.
And also a terrific free throw shooter to go along with that. But it's his high percentages from mid-range that are really impressive. Hey, former NBA Shooting Stars champion.
Right.
Does that mean anything? Probably not.
Unloads. And again, Memphis no good. The Knicks leading by 5. Thomas kicks to Seraphin. The pass to Afflalo. New York moving it around. The dish now to Seraphin. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Seraphin's got his first basket.
A nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Beyond the arc. A follow, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Freak. That one bounces around and comes back out. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Detroit Pistons.
And boy, that was a tough one to lose, guys. But they played well throughout that game, just unable to convert down the stretch.
Yeah, I know we don't get into moral victories, but they can definitely take away some positives from it because even though they came up on the short end, there was some good stuff too.
And Udrich kicks to Freak. Right wing. Barnes passes to Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Here's Galloway. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Marc Gasol. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's averaging about 19 points per, 9 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
It was Amundsen. He's checked in for New York. And Memphis also making a switch. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And right, here we go. Here's Freak. Misses off the left iron. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pelicans.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
The Knicks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Galloway hits both of them. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Freak.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Right outside. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. That's a 2 from Barnes. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Galloway. He feeds it to Seraphin. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Seraphin's got his second basket of the night.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjustment.
The biggest difference is endurance, both mentally and physically. The college season is what, 30, 40 games max? That's not even halfway through an NBA season. Plus, you're playing against the best talent every night. I'm just trying to put in work, get in the gym, study film, and prepare myself for each and every game.
Good points, Clark. What role do coaches play in helping young players like that adjust to the long NBA schedule?
Well, you know, Kevin, they're going to give their teams the best chance to win no matter what the circumstance is. That means...
New group in for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Lance Thomas comes in for Louis Amundsen. Derek Williams, he checked in for Anthony. And it's a Flalo in for Jose Calderon. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Freak in at point guard. Matt Barnes is out there with Wright, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Udrich in at the 2 spot. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Freak.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Shot's good for Seraphin.
Oh, the turnaround jumper, that was just beautiful.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Freak with it.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Feeds to Udrich. 5 to shoot. Here's Freak. off target with his three.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Thomas kicks to Serafin. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gasol's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Freak kicks to Barnes. Pass to Gasol. Tries it from 9. And that one's good. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Now the feed to Afflalo. New York moving the ball around. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Knicks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this crew.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close.
Well, Carmelo, some great help off the bench during this first half. What does their contribution mean to this team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA. And when they come to play like we're playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game, it makes it a tough team to beat. And, you know, just hopefully we can keep that up.
It certainly takes some pressures off the starters. Melo, thanks for the time. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. We've seen Aaron Afflalo really having it. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, I'm here with Marc Gasol. And Mark, how would you break down this game in terms of the team's performance and ability to come away with this win?
Just a good all-around night. We believe that in the fourth quarter, I think we did a good job of, staying in the game. We just believe. On to the next one.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Mike Conley. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-one or one-on-five. That is a great percentage.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.